Right, yo, we are back for our first official press conference. We got Gary here this time. Last week we had to wait on him, but I done switched up sides. I ain't neutral no more. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce. We hosting this fight at Assassin Fight Club. We're here in promotion with Run and Clock Athletics and Assassin Fight Club. We gonna bring y'all one hell of a show.
Great
I know
show.
Y'all done seen all the posts. Y'all seen that we done put it out there, and the city is talking and ready for it. So we're gonna put on a hell of a show. So JJ Cruz over there and his coach Brian Kennedy Jr. Also neutral but not neutral really. His coach Henry Epps and G Cole, y'all know, legend, and then me and Gary on the other side, and you know what it come after that, the other side. But we'll go ahead and let Greg take over and introduce what's going on. Y'all got the first feel of it, so we can go ahead and run through what we all got going on and go through that. And now I ain't neutral no more.
Hey, on June 28th, I want y'all to save the date, June 28th. This is our first ever fight night called Mean Mugs to Hugs. Now, we will have more of these events all throughout the year, so make sure you pay attention and stay tuned to what we will be having going on. We also will have DJ Juice Man will be on the ones and twos to have the music going to keep all the energy flowing. We will have a comedy edition featuring Bird the Entertainer and Rothstein. Be prepared to laugh. These guys are great at what they do. I couldn't think of any other people to come to entertain us, so be full of laughs before the main event. Also, we will feature 2 amateur fighters that will go on in between before the main event between JJ and Gary. That's going to be fun-filled to give you guys a little taste of what's going on here at Assassin Fight Club, what they do all during the year. Last but not least, we will have the main event of JJ versus Gary. Now, just like Marcus said, you've been seeing what's been going on social media. How this fight night really came about is I know these 2 men personally, and it was getting pretty heated on social media, and I wasn't liking the direction that it was going, and I didn't want these brothers to crash out because social media sometimes could make people push you over the edge, and it's not really necessary. So instead of crashing out, I came up with this event that they can still get whatever off their chest and still be free at the same day. Both of these men are great fathers. Both of these men have good careers. One of them is an electrician, one of them is a barber. Who wants to go to jail? Who wants to crash out? Y'all know when this stuff hits the streets, it can escalate into something that you really don't want. So what better way than to have a fight night in a controlled manner when everybody can go home, and at the end you can hug and shake hands and it's over and done with. Now here's our press conference introducing both of these fighters. On the right, we have Gary Peterson, standing at 6'1", weighing 192 pounds. On my left, we have JJ Cruz at 5'9", 182 pounds.
It's gonna be a great night, y'all. It's gonna be a great night. Now, JJ, since you my fighter, of course, I'm gonna ask you questions first.
Fair enough.
How did all this get started?
Basically, everything got started because I posted on social media, when I was going on my next cruise. And from there, the opponent, Gary, said that, he was going to come on a cruise. Him and his lady was coming on a cruise. Cool, that's fine. The week of, hit him up. Everything was still good. The morning of, hit him up. Make sure, he ain't left nothing, don't need anything. He, I guess, misconstrued that as I was calling on 3-way with her or whatever it may have been. But when I got on the boat, looking for him, went to the location he posted on his story that he told me, he was at. He wasn't there. Matter of fact, things looked different. Went to security, asked him, was he there? They said he wasn't on the boat, so I knew he wasn't on the boat. So he carried on the whole way, texting me, and to the point where it pissed me off, and things got heated. I stopped responding to him. And then when I got back home after having an amazing little vacation, there was the live videos and the drama coming from Facebook. I asked him not to push my hand with the going live. He pushed it. So I said, I'm going to do it better. I went and did it better, and that's what everybody here to see.
Okay. So, now that this is here,
Mhm.
what would be your strategy against this old man?
Get him out the way. Simply put, get him out the way.
Not old man.
I like it. I like it. So, I also heard about some shoulder tap and all that. Let me hear a little bit about that.
So this was maybe 2-3 years ago. Betting football. I bet against Dunbar High School, which I know everybody don't like that, but I bet against Dunbar High School because I don't bet with my emotions. And Gary took the bet. We both at Dunbar as the game is being played. We both got VIP access, so we both inside the actual field. And by the time the game ended, it got out of control. It was a blowout game going my way. At the end of the game, I'm looking for Gary. Gary go missing. Now, for the first time ever, he ain't responding. I'm talking about 3-4 messages, and then next thing you know, I see he's on live at home in his kitchen. Talking about what he's not going to pay and why he's not going to pay it. So the following day, he's on live again. Why he not going to pay it. I walk into the barbershop where he was at. He don't see me because he's so fixated on his live and, trying to entertain social media where he seek that validation from. And I walked up on him and I tapped him and told him he needed to end that live, which he did. Ended that live right then and there. He deleted it. He deleted the live. But he ended that live right then and there. And anybody who was on the live seen this take place. And guess what he did? He paid me my money. Then he proceeded to go live after and talk about it was a miscommunication and, this is how we're supposed to handle things and this, that, and the other, which, I sat down and got comfortable. I stayed up for the live because after I got my money, it wasn't nothing else to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problem no more. But you going to give me my money. You're not going to play in my face. So that's where that came from. Somebody put in some comments that I slapped him. I'm going to tell the truth. I did not slap him. I did not, besides tapping him to get his attention, I did not put my hands on him then. I'm saving that for the 28th.
That's what I like. So, a question was asked, who is Drake and who is Kendrick Lamar? Why you feel like you Drake?
You said, why do I feel like I'm Drake?
Yeah.
Because it turned into a 20v1, man, It got brought to the internet, For some people, that's a playground, but, I'm not the most liked person in the world, so everybody was taking their shots. And it's just big me. I didn't need nobody to back me up. I'm cool with nobody backing me up. But that was the aspect that I said that I'm Drake. I ain't taking no L's, though. I can promise you that.
All right. So, I also heard he called you gay. And you claim to reside at his baby mama house. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
The man know I ain't gay, because if he thinks that I'm gay, he wouldn't have been asking to be around me on a cruise and in some Tampa nights, because, if he thinks that I'm gay, what would that mean for him? Like, let's be real. So, on the paperwork, I put that I reside at his baby mama house. That was me clowning, because he put that, he reside at the gym. Not the gym, the barber shop. Y'all know Cheese Barbershop, not Gary's, if y'all had that mistaken. At Cheese Barbershop. So the man know I'm not gay, and if there's any questions about me being gay, you can just simply ask the mother of his child. And she'll tell you.
Who's Emily Hernandez?
That's the mother of his child.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out?
At the time, not really. Shout out to Sierra Bell Bonds. That's about it for right now.
Okay. Last but not least, if there's anything that you could tell the people that are coming and that are watching this right now, what would you tell them to expect?
Sorry.
Don't come in here thinking it's going to make it to round 5. It ain't. It'll be a miracle for him to see round 2. Best believe that. And I left out one of the shout outs you asked me about the last question.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Juicy Fruit Emily Hernandez.
All right. Now we'll move on to your opponent.
JJ Cruz, he's been an electrician for a few years. He's also a youth football coach. He will be coaching for the Cape Coral Storm this year. He loves being an active father, and his go-to is enjoying cruises. Now, when I stepped to you guys, when you was presented with this opportunity, you both said yes rather fast. Why is that?
Because it's a controlled environment. You know, it ain't got to go no further than a good old square up. Get it out the way. Ain't nobody got to lose their life. Ain't nobody got to sit there and talk about they going to stand their ground when they see me. So it was a go ahead for me. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's get the scrap. I'm all for it.
Now, when I scroll social media sometime, every once in a while, I see a couple dudes tagging you, screaming your name. So what is it about yourself that irks brothers' nerves?
Women. Simply put, women. You know, some of these guys that are, you could say higher up in the community, still be tender about women that do not belong to them. And that usually lead to the showcase y'all see. You never see me go come at anybody on the internet about a woman. It's not going to happen. But what y'all do see is these men come to me about a woman, and then they try to make it seem like the situation was deeper. You know, the last incident I had with somebody, he went to, he playing police games. So this one followed suit, the same thing. What fucking police? For what? Insurance policy is what they like to say. That's their way out of, you know, approaching the conflict head on. Because there's no police involved.
You can't run now.
I go in that ring and whoop your ass.
JJ Cruz, what's the main reason for people who don't know, why do they call you JJ Cruz?
They see me on a lot of cruises. I found something I really enjoy doing, and I don't mind doing by myself. And it's my peace of mind. I get to get away from everything. Shit, even get away from the city. But, you know, the last 2 times the city was on the boat, I ended up in some shit like this. But the cruises, the name come from me just being on a lot of cruises. I went on 10 cruises last year. I'm about to go on my 3rd one this year. So I'm going on a lot of cruises back to back. I have a good time. Anybody around me gonna have a good time. That's where the name come from.
That's where the name come from? Okay. Now, what do you think, what's your prediction? What round will this fight end?
1.
Straight no chase, huh?
Numero uno.
Okay. Sitting on the side of you is Brian Kennedy Jr.
Mm-hmm.
He's also a champion, lightweight, featherweight, whatever it's called. Brian, how do you feel about this fight? How is training going for JJ?
Training is going good, and whatever Mark is teaching him, not gonna work.
Short and sweet like that.
That's it. Whatever Mark is teaching him, not gonna work.
Now, Brian, how long have you been in the boxing business yourself?
I want to say about a good 17, 18 years.
So you've pretty much seen it all come down, right?
Yeah, that's how I know Mark is. That's how I know Mark is training him. I already know what Marcus got going on.
Okay.
You got mind control over Debo.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. And do you feel that it would be a KO? How do you think this fight will end, Brian?
JJ Cruz said he's gonna take him out in 1, so he got to go in 1.
You're gonna go in 1. Okay. Do you feel like this fight night gives a positive outlook on changing the narrative, what could have been negative in the streets?
Honestly, I do, because now if you buck in the fade, everybody can see it. You get called that, and you don't want to do it, everybody gonna know why. They're gonna find out who's scary, who lying, everything else. Come put it on the table. Get in that ring.
Yeah, you ain't show up to the last press conference, so make sure you show up to the fight. Don't duck the fight. You know what I'm saying? We want all the smoke.
Ain't throwing no hands.
Yeah, I'm just saying you ducked the last press conference, so make sure you show up to the fight on time.
Okay.
Do not be late. We don't want no excuse. That's fine. That's
If you ain't
fine.
15 minutes early.
That's
you
great.
late.
That's great. So we'll finish you
Yes,
off.
sir.
And
You was late.
We here now.
Hey, last but not least, my last question for JJ. Do you think is an advantage for you dealing with the age gap?
I do not think that the age gap is an advantage. There's what I believe 8 years in between us. I don't see that as an advantage because there's some people that might have 10 years over me that probably will get the best of me. You know what I'm saying? Marcus himself,
I'm
you know,
another
out
one.
right now, but Marcus himself may get the best of me. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who can't put the drugs down, that's the advantage.
And now we'll be talking to Gary. So Gary, how do you feel about this fight?
About to beat his ass. Simple. Simple.
Simple.
It's just that simple. You seen that? You seen what I saw? I'm finna son this boy.
Hold on. Before you ask the next question, please refer to him as James.
They don't know James. You only know that from a talking ass gossiping woman. Female games. He got female tendencies.
Okay. So have you and JJ ever been friends?
Nah, he ain't my friend. Never was friend. I don't know him. I just want to beat him up.
Okay, so where all this animosity comes from?
Playing police games, calling my phone, knowing a female got an injunction on me. That's what happened. Playing police games. I don't play like that. Now he got to find out. He couldn't duck the fade. I put it in a legitimate area where he felt safe. He didn't feel safe. He shouldn't feel safe now. As far as boxing. Let's get that understood. He shouldn't feel safe now.
From Mr. Stand Your Ground himself.
JJ stated that you're old and you look like you're 50. Do you think him being younger benefits him? And do you think that would be a negative and positive factor?
They're all positive. You ever got hit by your dad in the chest? Yeah. You ever got the wind knocked out of you by your daddy? Yeah, that's what I'm about to do to my son. Yeah. He ain't been hit. It can show. It shows.
Okay.
Hope
So,
he take better care of his son this time.
so with that being said, what's your predictions on the fight?
I'm just finna go out there and beat him up. Just strictly beat him up. That's it.
No knockout, just
I'm
straight
finna beat him up. I'm finna just beat him up. He gonna tap. Just chill. He gonna tap.
First 45 seconds, you're going to be out of breath.
I heard you.
All right. So I asked him about the Drake and Kendrick thing. I asked you when the Drake and Kendrick Lamar question got asked.
He knew to say he was Drake.
And
Kendrick, he knew to say that. He knew what time.
okay, so you're basically saying he's claiming defeat.
He know what time it is. He really scared. He really scared. But I'm expose all that on the 28th. Just a couple weeks. All that get exposed.
Can I interrupt? I just like to interrupt right there. It's two
Yeah,
pair of
we
boxing
need our
gloves.
same respect over
I
the
ain't
game,
do no
y'all.
interrupting.
This is my last thing. It's two pair of boxing gloves on this table and a ring behind. I ain't scared of shit.
June 28th.
June
I was
28th.
just gonna say
Yeah, June
June
28th.
28th.
Okay. So let me ask you about the shoulder tap. What happened?
He don't even believe that. He know that if you know me, ain't nobody coming in that shoulder tap. There's plenty of money coming in. I'm gonna protect it. You heard me? So ain't nobody shoulder tapping nothing. Another lie. I'm gonna make his mouth bleed for all these lies, though. I'm gonna definitely make. I can promise you, I'm gonna make his mouth bleed for all these lies. Every last one of them, because it's a lot. Pretty much all of. That's all he doing is lying. I'm gonna beat his ass for lying like that, like he stole something.
You didn't tell us what happened yet.
Is there
I don't
anyone
care
you
to
would
tell
like to
I'ma
shout
beat
out?
him up. Yeah, Breeding Nails Barbershop. You know I got us. You know I run that shop. It don't go with unless I say go. You heard me? It don't go unless I say go. That's just people lying yet again.
And
But-
last but not least, what would you like to tell the audience that will be in attendance?
Hey, y'all get y'all popcorn. I'm finna beat this little nigga up. I swear to God I am. I'm finna beat the shit out of this little nigga. I swear I am. Oh, my soul. I ain't gonna tell you no lies. You can rewind everything. You'll see Gary ain't told you now lie yet. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm about to son this boy. That's it. That's all.
All right, Greg.
GP, y'all know him as Gary Peterson, man. 6'1", 191 pounds. He's been a barber in the community for over 15 years. He's also a coach at Norfolk Myers. He loves spending time with his kids. He loves jet skiing, and he would like to become a community activist. Now, moving forward, moving forward, you're being trained over there by Marcus.
Yes, sir.
This is a fat assassin fight club. This is a gym. He's been raised in the boxing family. His dad boxed, his brothers boxed. Do you think you have an advantage with Marcus being your trainer?
I do. I know I do. When you're working with the best, you're going to get the best results. That's just what it is. The proof is in the pudding.
Now, Marcus, win or lose?
Ain't no losing.
Ain't no losing?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So win or win.
Win or go home, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Y'all hear
No,
that?
it's just win. It's just win.
Just
Win.
Y'all gonna go home.
Yeah, we're going home. Yeah, we're going home winners. That's it. Gotta go home.
Everybody got to go home.
Right.
Winners.
Well, he not
Also
going
gonna
home.
go
He
home
going
with
to
your head down.
he going to
Hey, see, that's why y'all YNs over there, y'all ain't got no respect. Give us some respect over here.
That's fine.
You right.
We
Sorry.
do.
We gonna get on 28th either way, but
Now,
give us some
Gary,
respect.
I got a lot of people in my inbox about you and JJ. And
No, it's about me. They don't even know that nigga. It's
Yeah.
just like it is. It's really about me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I give him a little shine. He got a little shine with my name next to it, but
Yeah.
they don't know him. They don't know him. Not from Fort Myers. They don't know him. Stop playing.
A lot of people come and asking me who to bet with, and I'm neutral.
If you want to win some money, bet with Gary. If you like losing, hey, ride over there. That's all I can tell you. If you like money, ride with GP.
Marcus,
Mhm.
you are known for training a lot of kids in the community, and you even train women.
Mhm.
What all do you offer?
Well, we at Assassin Fight Club, we have women's kickboxing, we have boxing, we have kids boxing, MMA. So in fitness in general, you know, if y'all want to come in here and get in shape, learn self-defense, have some self-confidence, you know, definitely come in here. You know, we're a very good, close-knit family, big on the community. We got a lot of things going on as well as this event. So always trying to do something to build the community up to where, you know, we have something positive in Fort Myers. So, yeah, Assassin Fight Club, 2849 Fowler Street. Y'all show up, come here. Definitely be here on the 28th, you know, because we definitely going to test that with confidence right now.
Now, we having two amateur fighters that's going to fight before the main event. Who are the amateur fighters?
I got a kid by the name of Hunter Mead. He's from West Virginia. And then we'll have, we're getting him an opponent. And then we'll have, what's Cash's real name?
Melvin.
Yeah, we have Melvin Cook, who's been around for a while. So Melvin Cook has, you know, trained with my dad 10 plus years, you know. So you're going to see some talented fighters, you know, and be entertained before, you know, the main event. So y'all going to get a real good show of boxing, and then y'all going to get the main event that's going to be very exciting. They're training, you know. I taught that little boy damn near everything he know, you know. So I know he's getting good training over there because he, you know, came through my family, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my son over there, you know. So we pops over here, you know. So I know it's gonna be a good fight because he has a good trainer, and he done called me out talking about after this fight they gonna think I'm a better trainer. I mean, he a better trainer than me.
Okay.
That's definitely not gonna happen.
Okay.
You know, but we working, still eating fried chicken and everything else, but we
Smothered
working.
pork chop
Smothered
tonight.
pork chops, yeah. we can we eat whatever we want to because, you know, we working that boy.
The 28th, we knocking all that out.
And I taught you everything you know too.
I know. I know.
Hey, listen, world, y'all do not want to miss this fight.
At all.
I'm talking about the tickets will be going on sale. They dropping soon. It's going to be first come, first serve. We're going to have 5 tiers of seats. We're going to have ringside seats. We're going to have general admission. We're going to have cage seats, and we're going to have loft seats, which is upstairs. You don't want to miss. It's going to be first come, first serve. And the way this looking, this is going to be the best thing going on June 28th. This is the beginning of something great that's going to be going on with Fight Night in Fort Myers. And we're starting off with some of the best. I'm surrounded by some great people at this table. It feels good. We all will be in attendance on the 28th. You make sure that you're in attendance on the 28th as well.
Y'all definitely don't want to miss this show. This probably, I mean,
Yeah.
this first show that we doing is gonna be a big one. It's like I'm excited to see it, and we gonna have to come with some stuff to even match this energy that we got right now. I think this is like the way that we starting out.
Yeah,
Man, we taking off. You know, this is like all of the what's going on outside. You know, is built up to make this show or this fight, this event is gonna be so. It's gonna be so electric. You know, it's gonna be so electric, and I'm excited to see it.
And honestly, I really hope this sets a trend. This is how beef should be handled.
Yes.
Most
If you got
definitely.
any animosity,
Most
this is
definitely.
how it should be handled.
If you duck in the fade, you scared. Everybody know what time it is.
Yeah.
Get there. Get there.
Yeah, let's make this community safer. You know, by
That's
doing
it.
it this way.
Yeah.
You know?
Mean mugs the hug, man.
That's
Fight, get it off your chest, hug when it's done, live to see another day. No jail, no crashing out. Still go to work, get your money. Still get to kiss your kids. Still get to be free. That's what this about. Like the old days, when back in the day we used to fight,
Yep.
and sometimes you become best friends after you fight. Who
Yep.
knows? Who knows?